Earth 81, otherwise known as Tambushcliffe Farm, is situated on the slopes of Signal Hill between Tambushcliffe and Burkop and is next military space. In 1891, British soldiers built an ammunition magazine here used to supply the Line Artillery Battery on Signal Hill. Some of the military buildings are still standing, but have become quite dilapidated since the military, now the SA National Defence Force, abandoned it in the 1980s. It is now home to a whole group of people who have over the years made it into a working farm and communal space. Back in 2002, the SA National Parks, or SAN Parks, commissioned a development framework for the Signal Hill, Kloof Neck and Tafelberg portions of the Cape Peninsula National Park. The basis for the study was to ascertain how the Tambushcliffe magazine might best be used and conserved in conjunction with the Cape Peninsula National Park and Table Mountain's status as a World Heritage Site. It was further recommended that the whole site be declared a heritage area in terms of the National Heritage Resources Act, Act 25 of 1999. Thus far, the land has been managed by the Department of Public Works, but the struggle to keep the farm as a public space remains. Artist, caretaker and resident at the farm, Andre Laubscher, has been living on the property for the last 20 years. He runs the farm and continues to take care, as foster father, of children looking for a place to call home. He believes this farm is pertinent in building a community within the city. Tiisa Nabanye is a non-profit urban agriculture organization that grows organic food on the farm. This organization strives for food security and a sustainable life for their employees. The name means feed the others in Xhosa, and since 2013, the team of urban farmers together have created a farm using permaculture methods to yield their crops and create a small community. The vegetables are then sold at a market that takes place every second Sunday, attracting many people interested in supporting fresh, locally grown produce. Earth 81 hosted the Afrofest this September, a seemingly great success, celebrating what it means to be African with food, art, music and dance. Afrofest is a celebration of the diverse cultures that coexist in Cape Town, and the farm provided the perfect venue, not to mention the fact that it is a beautiful occasion for any celebration. This is the mural that was made in memory of the celebration. This space means a lot to the people living and working here, as many of them have come here as a last resort and have found a safe space where they can take part in a community living space, make friends and family and help each other out. This land is in danger of becoming victim of gentrification and development, and what many people don't know is how much it has to offer for the residents as well as everyone who is involved. This includes, but is not limited to, the many children that come and play in the trees and pet the animals after school. As previously mentioned, a green space so close to the city centre has a lot more value than purely for developing fancy guest houses and hotels. Even though the land and its people have been put under threat of eviction, they continue to innovate and learn, to strive and create an environment where life is valued, food is grown and stories exchanged. To keep the magic the farm holds alive, one hopes that its fate is saved from industrial and competitive markets. It should continue to be a centre for art, an orphanage of sorts, and a beautiful natural environment that can support its inhabitants.